Welcome to KCSE Mathematics, Paper 1, the year 2016. Now, today we are going to look at question number 2. We are already done with question number 1 in our previous video. So, today we are going to look at the question number 2. And question number 2 is on algebra. So, we are told to simplify. Then numerator p squared plus 2pq plus q squared, and then we divide by p cubed minus pq squared plus p squared q minus q cubed. So we are going to simplify the numerator and denominator separately. In such cases where we are told to simplify, we'll be identifying where we can factorize and cancel. So it's about factorizing and cancelling where possible. So in the numerator we have a quadratic expression, and for this quadratic expression we are going to factorize it. So we have, for the numerator, we have p squared plus 2pq plus q squared. So at this particular point, we have product for this case. We're going to identify two factors so that their product will be the same as the product of coefficient of p squared and the coefficient of q squared. So we have 1 times 1, which is 1, and their sum should be equal to the coefficient of pq here, which is 2. And the two factors, as you can see, are 1 and 1. So 1 times 1 is 1 and 1 plus 1 is 2. So we're going to rewrite this as p squared plus, but in place of 2pq, we're going to replace it with 1pq, that is pq for this one, and then plus another 1pq. So we have again pq. In other words, we're just splitting 2pq but using the factors 1 and 1, and then finally we have plus q squared. So with this we are able to factorize by grouping. So we can group this first part and have p is a common factor, so p into p plus q. And then for the second group we have q a common factor, so plus q into p plus q. So here we have p plus q factored out, and then we have in the brackets p plus q. So that is for the numerator. For the denominator, we already have them 4 terms, so this we can just factorize easily. So, or rather numerator but denominator. For the denominator we have p cubed minus pq squared plus p squared q minus q cubed. So what we'll have here is, for the first group here, we can see p is a common factor still, so we can factor out that and say p into p squared minus q squared. And then in the next one we also have, so what is common here, that is q, so we say plus q into p squared minus q squared. So p squared minus q squared is a common factor. We factor it out, and then in the brackets we'll have p plus q. Again, we need to note that this is a difference of two squares, so we have p plus q into p minus q, and then finally we have to multiply again by p plus q. So this is for the denominator. Now combining the numerator and the denominator, we'll have p plus q into p plus q all divided by the denominator, p plus q, into p minus q, into p plus q. So the next step, we are done with the factorization. So the next step, we check where we can do cancelling. So at this point, p minus, or rather p plus q is on the numerator and denominator. We still have another one on the numerator and denominator. So on the numerator, we are left with 1, and denominator we have p minus q. So finally, this simplifies to 1 over p minus q. And that is how we're supposed to go about this question. I want to thank you for watching. Just hope to see you in the next question, which will be question number 3. See you next time, and bye.